Hey everyone, Roy and I am here, and again, thank you so much for watching this video. Today is weigh-in day. I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm going to share with the results with you shortly. But first, as you know, this is my second Body by Vi 90-day challenge. Today is day 39. Day 40th, I believe, if I recall, of the first challenge by Body by Vi, I quit. After day 40, I quit. But here's the thing. Before the Body by Vi 90-day challenge the first time, I had many of my own challenges. You know, after I gained so much weight, and even during the process of while gaining the weight, there were times I said enough and I went out for a run and I went to the gym. It lasted about a week or two. I lost like a couple of pounds, went back into the old patterns. And this happened so many times. I could say I lost 100 pounds, the same 10 pounds, 10 times over, literally. That's what happened. And I kept on losing that 10 pounds, but then I went back to my old patterns. I went back to my old habits. I went back to my old ways. And it came to a point where I was already certain that I am a fat boy. It came to a point where I confirmed all these struggles, all these failures, all these not losing weight, that I am a fat boy. I will never get physically, mentally healthy. And it bothered me. At the same time, I was like, I gave up. And then it came to a point where the pain of being that fat boy mentality was just too much. That pain of being that old Roy was just too much for me. And that's when I took on the first Body by Vi 90-day challenge. And it went well. The shape worked. I lost 20 pounds. I lasted 40 days, maybe 45 days. I may have been mistaken. But the fact that you know what happened after those 40 days? It broke the old pattern. It told me that that lie that I was telling myself the past year of that up and down is not true. I no longer could be certain that I'm a fat boy anymore. I'm no longer positive that I'm a fat boy anymore. That 40-day challenge, the fact that I was able to last so long, told me that I am now a healthy Roy, a different type of Roy. Yes, I failed, but he gave me that new motivation. It took me about a month or two later to really get that pain, to really associate so much pain into not losing weight, to associate so much pain in being that fat boy, that I now know I'm committed more than ever to succeed. And even though I'm celebrating a little bit too early, I know that I'm going to last the 90 days. Yes, there will be times in the future where I will struggle. Yes, 100%. Like I mentioned a week ago, the fat boy mentality came out and wanted me to eat. Wanted me to splurge, and that's when I went on this rant. You know, it will happen, and it's gonna happen. I will know though that I'm gonna prevent it from going out of hand. I'm now certain, more than ever, that I'm going to succeed, and I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna run the New York City Marathon 2012, God willing. And I'm gonna do a lot of great things, and I'm looking forward to your support. And with that, I want to share with you a story. This story is from the letter of Rabbi Hutner. Rabbi Hutner lived in 1903 to 1980, and he was an incredibly great man. If you read his letters, you'll definitely be inspired by it. And a student wrote to Rabbi Hutner about his own spiritual ambition. This is what the student wrote. Bear with me. I'll never forget the desire I had to succeed and to keep advancing from one spiritual level to the next. Now, however, I realize that my dreams have not come true. All is lost. And this is what the student wrote to the rabbi, and this is what Rabbi Hutner wrote back to him. My friend, I am pressing you to my heart and whispering to your ears. Had your letter described all the good deeds you are involved in, I would have said I received a good letter from you. Now that you choose to write a letter about the pitfalls you face and the spiritual failures, I say that I received a very, very good letter from you. There's a horrible sickness among us. When we tell stories of great people, a successful person, we only record the later years, when they're already succeeding in becoming great. And we make it sound like that they were filled with perfection from birth, rather than it coming from years and years of internal struggles. I beg of you, don't picture these great people as people who were born perfect, people who are constantly with their good side. Rather, realize that the greatness of these great people achieved is the result of a steady, tenacious war against every base and low inclination. The expression, lose a battle, win a war, applies. Certainly you have stumbled and will stumble again. And in many battles you will fail. I promise you though, that after losing battles you will emerge victorious. Lose battles, but win wars. The wisest of all men said, King Solomon, a righteous man falls 7 times and rises again. Fools believe that the intent of this verse is to teach us something remarkable. The righteous man has fallen 7 times and yet he rises. But the knowledgeable are aware that the essence of a righteous man, of a successful person rising, is by the way of his 7 falls. It's because of his failures. And that's the lesson I'm taking with me now that I'm on the anniversary of the first challenge. I'm reaching 6 weeks in. I'm done. The 6th week of Jillian Michael Body Revolution is done. And I'm excited about that. And ready for the weigh-in? Here we go. I started off 321. My last weigh-in I was 299. Today, 289. That's a 10 pounds weight loss in the past 2 weeks, which includes Passover, which includes eating out with friends this week, where I was nervous and calorie counting. My friends said, don't worry, you know, you're under calories, you're good. And I was like, oh, this is like 10,000 calories. And I don't think I drove them crazy. But because it was weighing, I was more conscious about what I was eating. And I actually felt I played it with my stomach as well, not just by the numbers. After 2 slices of this meat pizza, I had enough. I was really, really full. And I had a salad beforehand and drank a lot of water. And I even walked an hour afterward too, because, you know, might as well. And I felt great about it. You know, 289 pounds, and that's an extra inch off the waist. So I'm now 51 inch, I believe, and 47, 46 on the chest. I have to double check what I wrote down. And yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm extremely happy. And that's my lesson: is you're gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. I know there'll be a bad day here and there. There'll be times that I'm gonna want to splurge, and I will splurge. But I know that certainty of a fat boy doesn't exist anymore. Instead, the certainty of a healthy Roy exists. The certainty of going forward and committed more than ever, especially since the Tony Robbins event. I know that we're going to go forth and succeed. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with anyone you know that may need to hear it. Like it, and I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you.